Hey everyone, Swamp Fox here. Alright, now we're gonna go to Moonrise Towers. Again. Let's go through the front door though. That's this way?
Never wanted the easy path.
Yeah.
There is work to do.
Do I have a scroll of aid? No, I don't. Poopy.
What's next?
No one's stopped me yet. Time to press ahead.
There's lots of dead bodies here.
Dark justiciars who fell long ago in service of Shah and Ketheric Thorn. Fallen members of the Emerald Enclave, casualties in the war against Ketheric Thorn years past.
Oh, is there like another side to the docks over here? Oh, no, no, no.
Always room for more.
What's that?
Ooh. Does this just lead to the docks? It looks like it does. What was that noise?
That's far enough.
His thoughts invade your own, probing for purchase. Your parasite purrs in recognition.
Ah, one blessed like myself. What news, true soul?
How should we approach this?
Who better to suss out his like?
You'll find Zarel in the audience chamber, true soul. She'll be wanting to hear from you.
Zarel? Fancy name. Let's put our best foot forward. Or is it best feet?
Here's some bones.
Praise the absolute.
I have something to ask.
Plenty of supplies if you're running low, true soul.
We are favored. We are blessed.
Ghastly thing. Yet loyal to the absolute.
The blessed will conquer all.
Weird. How can they... Oh, it's one of those moon lantern things.
There is only winged brother took my meat. They swooped and steal.
Here we go.
Barnabas?
A moment, true soul. You use a spoon to stir the soup, Barnabas. Forget the axe, my darling. Now, how can I help you?
Pork shoulder.
I've shown Barnabas a kinder way. A kinder name is only fitting. That is the gift the Absolute gave me when I stood before her. To rewrite the lives of her faithful. Make them believe there's something better. Their will has always been hers to command. I am simply putting it back where it belongs. Behold. Barnabas, sweetie, come show what a good boy you are. What would you like him to do? Barnabas struggles with civilized speech, but he's been practicing.
You feel her will surge outwards and envelop the creature, inexorable as the tide.
So.
No, Barnabas! We talked about this.
Damn.
They battle silently for a long moment, the Gnoll's heart drumming with strain. Then all at once, his heart stops.
Oh, Barnabas. I'm so sorry, me darling. He isn't the first to die. Her love is simply too much for some. I hope you will fare better when your time comes. You ascend the tower as a true soul, and return as something more. If you return at all. The Absolute is giving you a second chance, loves. Don't waste it. Oh, Barnabas.
So none of this I can eat.
Something slimy seems to be dripping from the rafters above.
Is that something I can use later? No, plenty of camp supplies out here. A cat.
Amicus animatus.
These are the stalking grounds of Steelclaw, furless one. Tread lightly. Fortunately for you, the slithering vermin I hunt has my attention. For now. I intend to. I braved lapping waters and leaking ships to find this prey. I butchered many, and will butcher many more. But this one I toy with. I slice, I tear, and when the time is right, I will bite its head off and bathe in its innards!
She seems nice.
Your mocking tone is a mistake. You're first and last. You clearly yearn for death. A wish I am happy to oblige. Sleep with one eye open. Furless one.
Well, that was
I'm way too big.
Quiet, lest I miss its cries.
hello.
Now, Meg, come on. We told you there's nothing there.
Mig here, meat! Mig goes!
That's a stone bloody wall. Have a taste if you don't believe us. You'd find better lodgings out in the walkout, true soul. I know we're all one under the Absolute, but you do not want to bunk with an ogre.
Well, that seems mean. I'm sure she's lovely.
Don't mind Meg and her meat sounds. It's just her brain slopping around in her skull.
Well, now I've gotta.
Hush. Meat sounds above. Here.
For a moment, you do hear it. Flesh sliding on stone, like a living being extending through the walls.
Pig! In walls above! Maybe. Whole tower. Loudest near kitchen. But Mig banned. Not allowed to pet gnolls.
Poor Mig.
You find meat? You share.
That's gotta be what that suspicious sound is, then. Okay.
of many thoughts, one mind.
I don't like that scrying orb.
I don't know nothing about any of this.
Why am I here? All that is at stake.
The Absolute was giving you a second chance, love.
She sees everything we are. Do you understand? There is no hiding from her.
Okay.
That's a friendly-looking shadow. Should mind my step.
Araj O'Blaudra, trader in all things occult. A very great pleasure to meet you, true soul. Should you be interested, I have a particular offer I'd like to make.
It's a good ring. That's also a good ring. That's a good cloak. Damn. Curious what those suspicious sounds would be. Can I, Ooh, there's roots right there. Ah, I see.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
Let's get going. Best be on my way.
I'll do this one solo, guys. Is this below me? The hell's at the top of this tower?
Seems simple enough.
No! Not again. My flesh stinks from her claws.
Flesh. Foot flesh.
Silence! We hunger, true soul. The Absolute promised us a feast of corpses, and still we starve. Foot flesh. Scraps. The real feast is below. They drop corpses down into the tunnels. Enough to feed an army of us. If the Absolute will not share her dead flesh, we will tear it from the backs of the living.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
I've never eaten ghoul before. For you, I might make an exception. Your friends seem faithful enough, so they must start feeding on your flesh. Ooh. At 2? Well, one less ghoul to deal with.
Your blood runs quicker, feeding the gnawing absence at the center of your mind.
You would never defeat a mind. No, get away!
Fall by my hand.
What the? Did they just kill themselves? Not sure what just happened there. No, it's not that sturdy. Can't get up there. Yes, you can. It looked to me like there was enough space. Eh, 2 HP is 2 HP. I don't think I meant to go up any farther. Never liked stairs? Okay, yeah.
Might be useful.
A and I.
That thing! The monster hiding in plain sight.
Well, damn.
Impero
Well, that must have been Ketherick's wife.
What's hiding here?
Melodia Thorn, loving mother, beloved wife. Her light will never be forgotten.
It's a horrible place for a mimic if you think about it. Which side's the kitchen on?
Where do you hail from?
I was a farrier in Dissarin Valley. And the dreams came. My brothers had the
comes too. Same as me. Can't hear a damn thing in there.
True soul business.
What's that?
Not for us.
Through a narrow crack in the wall, you hear something shift against stone. The pulse of a crawling, living thing.
I am not a smart man. Whew.
You can't quite catch a glimpse, but you recognize this feeling. The same alien presence you felt on the Nautiloid. Your awareness unfolds, expanding through every wall in the tower, every mind. A vast living network extending down into the dark, where something wakes.
It's a trap!
Tendrils snap like iron cords around your wrist. That presence in your mind looms large, closer now. You stop resisting, your arm bending with the movement of the flesh. And suddenly, an opening appears. With a soft sucking sound, your hand pulls free. The flesh within the wall retreats.
Just a pinch of... is this hallucination?
The tentacle pulses within the wall, waiting.
Reach back in. What's gonna... I'm curious.
There is no hesitation this time. The tendrils lash out like a waiting predator. The tendrils tighten, and suddenly you are elsewhere. The presence is no longer approaching you, but encircling you, observing you.
You first.
I am. We are.
A pause, as if it struggles to compress its vast being down into terms you can understand.
This is the voice they have given me. To better speak to your kind without breaking you. I was once a servant of the grand design. Now I'm a slave to theirs. But you are the flaw in their design. The single thread that could unravel everything they've planned. They named themselves Chosen, but they are slavers. They will use me to bind this world, but I cannot bind you. You must come to me,
so I can become myself again.
A world away, the grip on you tightens. A desperate, drowning thing that pulls you down with it.
Resist it!
Forget subtlety.
It almost had you. You did well to pull away from it.
Careful. It nearly had you.
Who said that? It said it as a man, not a woman. Interesting. Do I have a featherfall elixir? I do. Whoop.
I'm checking again.
All right, let's walk through the front door.
Another true soul. The disciple will want to see. Welcome, true soul. The disciple will have work for you, I expect. So much to be done.
The Absolute calls us all to her design. Your family.
Very well.
A bunch of the others were rounded up in the main hall a while ago. They ain't come back.
Wouldn't head into the main hall if I were you. Cyril and Kefric are working on some poor worm.
Heard a rumor some do-gooder stopped a horde of absolutists from getting their hands on a load of druids in some grove. Whoever it was, better pray the general doesn't smoke 'em out. Be a bloodbath, so it would.
Yeah, I wouldn't want that. No siree. What's up here? Oh, never mind.
Welcome back, true soul.
I've never been here.
Put plainly, I'd like your blood. A vial of true soul's blood, specifically. With one drop, I can brew a rather potent potion for you. The rest, I keep for myself.
Huh.
No idea, but it will be unique to you. Your blood essence and the Absolute's blessing intertwined. We can learn exactly what that means together, hmm?
She hitting on me? Sounds like she's hitting on me.
Research, naturally. We Balduras are simply curious by nature.
Well, I failed that roll.
Just a little prick and it's all over. Close your eyes. There we are. All of your very best traits in a bottle. Use it well. And, if I may, would you have a moment to discuss another more personal matter? Truth be told, I heard tell of your coming before you arrived. Ketheric's dogs prowl far and wide round the tower. I know you travel with a delightful Nightwalker in your retinue. Please, I have a proposal for him. I will reward you both, handsomely. I will speak of it when he is here, not before. But it will be to your advantage. I promise.
Well, she sounds, convincingly vague. I'm sure it's completely safe.
That is not a name which has ever passed my lips. I am a friend to you. I wish to be a friend to him. I must prepare myself for his arrival.
Elixir of Dwarven Resilience. Ooh.
Well met. Are you sure? The blade stands at the ready, and just...
There's Asterion. I haven't had him in my party in quite some time.
Hello, my dear. Darling, I thought you'd never ask. Lead on.
Yeah, he's definitely leveled up. There's no way he hasn't. I gotta put something on him. Right? Perfect. That's all he needs. That's not what I wanted. I don't think I have any bows or anything on me. No. Supreme Sneak. Alright, let's see what she has to say.
I never thought I'd see one in real life. I read about your kind for so many years, but you are a finer specimen than any bestiary could describe. You're really a vampire. At least one of their spawn.
Oh, don't worry. We're all friends under the Absolute. I won't bite.
Oh, I'd prefer if you did. And he's yours to command. My envy is palpable. I'm sure he really believes that. How utterly adorable. Do you have a name, Spawn?
Astarion, but hold on.
Good. Now, Astarion. I've dreamt of being bitten by a vampire since I was a young girl.
I'm sorry, you want to be bitten?
To feel your life's blood slipping away. To dance on the edge between life and death. Yes, I want it. I'll even compensate you. A potion of legendary power that forever increases the strength of the one who consumes it. It's not for sale, but it's yours if you bite me.
I will have to decline.
Excuse me? This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and you're squandering it.
I gave you my answer.
Can't you talk some sense into your obstinate charge?
Now, don't get me wrong. I definitely want that potion, but a paladin probably wouldn't be like, yo, bud, let's make more vampires. Yeah, but he does love biting people.
I'm sorry, but could you excuse us a moment? Are you actually asking me to do this? Trading me for some potion? Because there's something wrong with her blood. I can smell it from here. It's rank. I suppose you have a point.
I don't have all day, true soul.
Fine. I'll do it. Darling, I've had a sudden change of heart. After all, who could resist such a delectable neck? Hold very, very still.
Incredible. Incredible.
Oh, hells.
Not to your taste.
You're fetid, full of corruption.
I feel exquisite, though. So here's my part of the bargain. I hope you find it as satisfying as I found this. It was everything I imagined, and then more. I'll be able to put this to good use.
Potion of Everlasting Vigor. Where is it? Permanently increase strength by 2. Well, how convenient.
Hello, my dear.
Welcome back, true soul. Oh? Well, I'm afraid I have quite enough for my purposes. From you, at least. If you know of any other true souls willing to aid my research, though, do send them my way.
So if I do this,
Araj O'Blordra. Should you be interested, I have a particular... With 1 drop, I can brew a rather potent potion for you. Just a little There we are.
Elixir of Tiefling Vice? And Flame Blade? I don't have that. Why don't I have that? I have Thaumaturgy, but
There's no time to waste. No harm in a little conversation.
Araj, should you be interested, with 1 drop...
Nice.
Don't touch me.
Araj, should you be interested, with 1 drop, I can brew... Just...
Elven Elegance. Ooh. That sounds great.
Hey, good looking.
Oops.
Ah, my favorite traveling companion.
All right, what now?
What can I... Oh, darling, It's...
Can't slow down. Just what I need.
Well met. That...
Actually, I'm curious what Will's would be.
The pride of the gate.
Because he's just human, right?
Araj, should you be interested, with 1 drop, I can brew a rather potent potion for you. No one gave it to me. Rather ironically, it runs in the bloodline. We Blodras are naturally curious folk. Always have been. just there we are.
Proficiency in all skills? Well, that's a pretty big thing.
I've got a long road ahead. Breathe deep and move.
Look for us. If it's well, ain't sorry about handing out pain.
I never thought like me.
I wouldn't have if not for the lantern. To think the absolute grace is such a creature as that.
We are each of us threads in her design. Even those we once called monsters.
Well, Flo didn't tell a lie. She said you'd find me.
That man has a mustache.
Karlak, isn't it?
Now there's a name I'd hope never to hear again. What was Flo doing here?
Didn't think to quiz her about her business.
Florenta the Garotta. A Cambion I knew back in Avernus. She was the closest thing I had to a friend. That said, she would have choked the life out of me if I ever turned my back on her. The fact that she knows where I am, or where I might be going, doesn't exactly delight me. Let's hope it doesn't come to that. What did she want, anyway?
She came dressed as a novice. Gave me 3 soul coins. Said I could sell them if I wanted. But if I kept them for you, she'd consider it a favor owed.
Soul coins, huh? Those could come in handy.
What do you got here, bud? What is this? Gain a +1 for initial perception. Ooh. I like perception. I like this. I like this very much. That's a kind of... I like that helmet. Another shield. That's a solid shield, actually. I might give my shield to Shadowheart for that. I like having initiative rolls and advantage on perception. Here goes most of my money, though.
Sure. But she did have a condition. For every coin you take, you've got to hear the story of the soul trapped inside.
There you have it. Flo came all this way just to try to make me feel like shit. Clever use of her time. Memorized a bunch of sad stories on her behalf, did you?
Didn't need to. Your Flo did some devil woo-woo and stuck 'em in my head. Couldn't forget now if I wanted to. You want the coins or not? First coins got the soul of a woman named Maveri. She was born to a cruel mother. and a violent father, and 3 evil brothers, all named Baldur. She never knew a day of love in all her life. When she was a girl of 15, she sold her soul to Tiamat in exchange for someone who would love her unconditionally. She got what she asked for. A fellow named Clint, destined to be her soulmate. Struck by a cart and died a few moments after clapping eyes on our Mavery. Poor guy. The scud of her soul is yours now.
Thanks, I guess.
Sure you will. This one has got the soul of a man named Frakes. Lived in a village near Neverwinter. Hit hard by the worst hunger in 1,000 years. Frakes called out for help. Prayed for his children to have meat to eat. Zariel answered. Made old Frakes grow flesh upon flesh after flesh. His wee ones had all the meat they could stomach.
He should have known. Better to die 1,000 deaths than let Zariel into your life.
Whatever you need to tell yourself. Last one's got the soul of a little boy named Ungir. 8 years old. He liked playing in the sun with his friends. That's all I know.
That's all?
That's all. Oh, and this slip of scratch.
Well, thanks, Flo. Hearing a bunch of desperate horror has ruined my day, which I suppose was the point.
You got 3 soul coins after the bargain, didn't you? I'd quit whinging if I were you. I did my part. That means our business is done. Unless you've got actual gold to hand.
Yeah.
Sister. Great.
Big Boy's chew toy? What even is that?
Better hope you can...
That helmet looks like shit. I think that was everything that I got.
one mind.
Cycles round, ain't sign, handing up,
The Absolute herself called us here. They cannot stop us from seeing Zarel now.
Okay.
Stand this close to her power. You're one of her blessed, aren't you? To hear her voice, I cannot imagine.
You weirdo.
Back of the line. I'll be the first of us to swear to the General.
Not all of us survived the shadows to stand here. My wife, my sons, they were unworthy.
Where do you...
Each pack of recruits they bring in is worse than the last. Can't trust them to sweep the stables, let alone swing a sword. No doubt. Isn't for me to question them above me. I'm sure you know your business. I'll see they get all the help they need, true soul. And they'll need quite a bit. I've got the novices...
It's Roa you want? We only talk when you've misbehaved.
What?
Something's on my mind.
I'm not worthy.
Ah, a new face come to bask in the light of the Absolute. How can I be of service, true soul?
What do you mean, new face? Yeah, we've met before. Look at your inventory, for God's sakes. Can you tell? Ne'er miss her. That's a... That's a pretty solid break throat glaive. Oh. +1 to initiative rolls. That's not bad. That is cool. That is expensive. Holy shit. Sharpened snare, curious. Those are pretty nice. Wouldn't mind stealing that in the Armor of Devotion. I don't have enough money for that crap, but... Potion of Flying. I'll take a Potion of Speed. Do like that crossbow, though.
Of course. Just before some godless lunatic purged the place of every innocent soul. A pity neither of us saw what happened. They were a little more frothing at the mouth than faithful, true enough. Here, though, look around. All manner of beasties united against the enemies of the Absolute. Quite a god to bring them all together, and quite a fool who draw their ire. Hmm?
Even those we once called
More concerned that your business might be bad for my business. So don't go kicking the hive while there's still some honey to be had.
Fair. Oh yeah, I gotta tell Mig that the meat in the walls isn't quite what she wants.
You loud, clumsy, being, telling, tell Mig. Absolute is god meat? Mig join up for food. If God is made of meat, it all makes sense now. Praise Absolute.
Don't worry, Mig. I got you. They go in the basement first, or I don't want to talk to Ketherick. Oh, this is the prison. Do they know that I've murdered everyone up here?
I hear we'll be marching west soon. Hope to see you on the front line.
I'll give it a shot.
This will take me out to the docks? Yep. What the shit? He wasn't here before.
Cover your nose by the cells. Those gnomes smell like labor.
Well, he seems nice. Well, looks like I'm talking to Ketherick. Alright, I anticipate a fight, so, poop.
I saw its trousseau. The army. They're nearly ready. It's nearly time. We march to Baldur's Gate. I'm trained as an assassin. House Hekar. Perhaps I can serve as a scout or special operations. When the call comes, I'll be ready. Us? We are so many, and we are marching to Baldur's Gate as soon as the Absolute gives word. I've never been to battle. I've never been to war. But I feel so calm, ready.
Only a fool wishes for
Welcome
war.
back, true soul. Zurel is holding an audience with the General, deciding the fate of those who have failed the Absolute.
So if Ketherick Thorm's in here... What? Aura of hate? Okay. Yeah. Well, shit, how do I get this? Can I get some of his armor?
Considering all that is at stake, considering how close we are to the conclusion of our efforts, I ask you again, why am I here?
We did as we was told, General. Followed every order.
The facts suggest otherwise. You were ordered to retrieve the artifact. You failed to do so.
Us? No, it was Minthara. She got the orders. She...
Enough!
A blast of mental energy washes over you, filling the room. Your tadpole squirms, urging you to obey.
You failed to retrieve the artifact. You failed to protect your true soul. You do not deserve to live.
You can have a human skull. There you go.
Mercy, General! Please!
General Thorm?
Let our newest arrival speak. You have seen what these creatures are capable of, and you have seen their inadequacies, isn't that so? What is your judgment?
You know I'm loyal! Tell him!
Enough! True Soul, tell the General how the goblins served our cause.
Well, I'm not gonna be able to kill the general, so that's not gonna go well.
See? What'd I tell ya? Praise the Absolute!
Faith without action is anemic, sickly, in a word, useless. We are too close to the ending and the new beginning. I can coddle failure no longer. Kill them, quickly.
What? No!
You creaking old bag of shit! I'm so sorry, my lord. She's an unbeliever outside my control.
Try again. Dispose of the rest as you see fit. Or better yet, put that true soul to use. You have far more important matters to attend to. Or have you forgotten?
Of course not, my lord. Thank you. You heard the General. The goblins are yours. Deal with them however you wish. They are yours. You can release them, kill them, or feed them to each other for all I care. Just deal with them. Here in the seat of the Absolute's power, your authority over them is complete. They will obey any command. Report to me upstairs when you're done.
Please! You gotta help me! For old time's sake! Oh, praise the Absolute! And praise her true soul!
Your merciful streak will be the death of us one day. Let's hope Zarel won't be too angry.
The seat of the Absolute's power, occupied by a general that cannot be killed. But his followers are flesh and blood. We must learn what fuels his power.
Good luck, true soul. The disciple demands much of those who serve her.
You'll find traders in the entrance hall. Absolute draws coin as well as pilgrims, eh?
An honor, true soul.
Don't try giving orders, true soul. Everyone here answers directly to Zarel.
Well, now I want to.
No feuding under this roof, true soul. We're all one under the Absolute. More's the pity.
You're not the first to brave the dark for the Absolute. The war camp's a full to bursting.
A Scottish orc. You don't see that every day. You know what? I bet that there was a chest up there that I forgot to see. Am I wrong? I hope I am. Oh, good. Looks like I was. You know, I thought having like the daylight buff would be cool. It's really too bright, actually. I love how my character is doing laps around this desk in order to loot. haven't gone out here yet. What are these guys doing? I'll take that beer.
Seen the view out west from the terrace? All those beasts camped under one banner. That's the Absolute's power. The General's power.
Hey, True Soul. What's the word? Armies gathered outside. The General giving us marching orders. Just keen to get back to the gate is all. I was born there. I want to be the first to put it to the torch.
Well, she seems nice.
Wanton criminality is attracting attention. Perhaps you should diffuse the situation before things turn ugly.
If I lose this, I deserve to die.
They believe you. For now.
What's this room right here?
Gaping sockets that see nothing, and still they seem to watch you.
General Thorm's prayers and preparations must not be disturbed. The rooftop is off limits to everyone.
Even you, Disciple Z'rell?
Everyone. Keep watch and ensure that nobody passes. Excellent timing, True Soul. The goblins. Tell me how they suffered. No, better yet, show me.
Her mind enters yours abruptly, flickering across your memories in a blaze of excitement. She sees the goblins walking free, and a burning rage fans across your mind like wildfire.
Explain yourself. Very pragmatic, but very boring. Let's see if there's anything interesting in this brain of yours.
She parts the folds of your mind again, touching your wants and hopes, tasting them. Every emotion soaks into her mind's palette. But there is purpose to her exploration. She is searching for proof of your faith.
I'll gladly fill my thoughts with my yearning for Karlach. See, I don't even need the modifiers for that.
She is formidable. But how many days of passion will you get out of her? How many nights? The Absolute will give you something that can last. With the Absolute, your fantasies can become more real than flesh. The pleasures of the mind can surpass those of the body. I have already been blessed to stand in her presence. It was bliss. She gave me everything I wanted. By serving General Thorm. I have a mission for you.
That's it. Play along. The closer you can get to the General, the closer you'll be to the answers you seek.
You feel her presence in your head again. She grips your mind, squeezing until your vision blurs with pain.
The General is the Absolute's chosen. Serving him is a great privilege, one that I'm beginning to doubt you deserve.
She's offering a way forward. You would be wise to play along.
There is a relic that General Thorm requires. He sent his most trusted advisor, disciple Balthazar, to retrieve it. The relic is beneath the Thorm family mausoleum. That is where you will find Balthazar. But we have lost contact with him. Go there, aid Balthazar if you can, and bring the relic home. Death would not silence Balthazar for long. But dead or alive, he is lost. Whatever has become of him, it is the relic that matters. It is something that General Thorm desires, and that he has ordered us to retrieve. That is all you need to know.
Can I get a description of this thing?
And I accompanied him. It was destroyed shortly after he left Moonrise. Hardly a surprise. We're protected here, but outside the shadows are hungry. The shadows around the mausoleum are deep and hungry. You'll need a moon lantern to survive them. Take one from Balthazar's chambers. But don't pry. The last person who snooped into his secrets lost their head. I believe he uses it as a chamber pot.
Well, see, now I've gotta.
The tower doesn't stink like an overstuffed cemetery. Which means Balthazar hasn't returned. So why are you here instead of out there looking for him? Oh, good. I love answering questions. Have I not been clear? Find Balthazar, and more.
She is just a peach, let me tell you. Wait, where's I wanna talk to Glorok here.
You can pass. In the name of the Salute.
Well, there's a lot of dead things in here. Still more curious to talk to the people out here.
It is not your time yet, Blessed One. The rooftop chapel is reserved for the General's private contemplation, save for those he chooses to ascend.
This must be the place. We have to get inside.
I'm sure you have done a great many things to get this far, true soul. But above, you will stand in her very presence. Such an honor requires more. Disciples Rel has given you a chance to earn that honor.
Ooh.
Your tadpole grasps at nothing. She carries no parasite, but you've spent too long reading people not to see what's behind her eyes. Scorn, stark behind her mask of deference.
As you see, true soul, there is so much more for you to learn. I have my duties.
The General's retired to his chapel on the roof. If you're lucky, he might invite you to pray with him.
You're stopped by a guard. It seems your presence here is forbidden.
Well, this isn't exactly how I thought this would go over. So I'm gonna quick load. What was it F8? Yeah. Haven't had to do that in so long.
Disciples Rel has given you a chance to earn that honor. Her design does not end at the grave, Blessed One. You will serve, whether you ascend or fall, and I find use for even the fallen. I hope that is some comfort to you.
Have to keep going.
Yep, I am not allowed through that door. Good to know. There's gotta be a way in, though.
Let's have a look.
This gift slate looks like the other. Another story about the Githyanki prince?
A human heart. Lovely. Oh, he doesn't need those body parts. A severed head. Another human heart. Another heart.
Something over there.
Noticing a trend here.
Here goes nothing. No time for mercy.
Where's the other one?
Got to keep fighting.
No one back home will ever believe this. Need to find a way forward.
Haha.
It's been a long day. I'll need to rest soon. I spy with my little eye a vast world out there. Open up. Come on, open up.
Two? I'm running out of thieves' tools. Might have to buy some. I think I have some back at camp, though. Ooh. That's kind of a neat cape.
Better not be cursed.
I break this?
Been blessed already, haven't you? Move on with your life.
Well, forgive me for trying to help another fairy.
Seems to be stuck. Won't budge. Seems to be stuck. Seems to be stuck.
Well, what's behind this frickin' door? Gonna assume a heart is what.
This night song sounds like the source of Ketherick's immortality.
Nice name. Wonder if the necromancer was experimenting on the tadpoles. But they were already imbued with Netherese magic. So where did that magic come from?
Don't mind if I do.
Ritual circle. Looks like it was used in the crafting of moon lanterns.
Broken moon lamp.
Now it's a bit fucked.
Goblet filled with the mutilated corpses of illithid parasites. Whatever ungodly experiments were performed on them likely killed them.
Not much in here. Unless I'm missing something. Okay, so that's literally impossible. Can I just attack the door? 1 damage. Okay.
Where am I needed?
Still alive, so that's progress. Light on my feet.
The pride of the gate.
What do you mean too high?
No time to rest.
Well, 6 is better than...
The pride of the gate.
Target is too... You're right here.
More interesting times. Don't waste a step. Let's see what this does. If everyone else minds their business, I'll be fine.
Stand, soldier. These are the General's private quarters. Wait. Something in your scent is... familiar. Do you take me for a teething pup? Get that out of my face. Though whichever whelp owns that thing smells... happy. Safe. I've not scented such a thing since I was flesh. Since my master brought me back, this place smells wrong. His family is gone, replaced by bootlickers and beasts. You are neither. So tell me true. What is your purpose here?
Well, let's see how this ends.
No. He may have changed, but he is still my master. I cannot let you pass. I'm sorry.
It was worth a shot. I'd rather not kill the dog if I can help it.
Since my master, you are neither. I protect my master. What becomes of his master, I care not. Pass, then, but I will be watching. Not your scent. Selûnite magic on your skin. The general once smelled that way when his daughter still lived. I died the same night she did, my master says, trying to protect her. I do not remember. But he brought me back. I will not fail him again.
Catheric's been studying something called the Apostle. But of which god? What's hiding here? On my way. That will fit in my pack.
Just says potion? Okay.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
I'm gonna assume that that's a mimic then.
Hello, world.
Alright, let's see how this goes.
Can't keep me out.
That's not gonna be good. That's nope. That's bad. Please don't explode. I got 4 inspiration, so. God damn, again? Okay, they really don't want me opening this chest. Blast these tools. I better have more camp. Oh. That's kind of cool.
letter from Catholic's wife. Sounds like she loved him very much.
Oh, that's the dogs.
Just focus on the glory to come.
There it is. Can I, like, break it? Like, no? Oh, that's a disappointment. Oh well. I think we'll cut it here.